Greeley Sports Broadcasting team here on Local Live. I'm Connor Gaffney. Alongside my partner is Cole Stein, who's making his debut here on the mic today. Cole, how are you feeling today?
Connor, I'm feeling ecstatic. Couldn't have picked a better game to make my broadcasting debut today. As you said, senior night here for the Quakers. Just a very electric game here tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. We're in for a blast. And tip-off is off. You know, obviously, just a couple weeks ago, Greeley lost in a comeback. They just fell short by a point against White Plains on their home court. So, Cole, obviously, they want to get that win back today.
You know, Connor, speaking to Harper Margolis, the manager for this Quakers team, the big thing they had to do today, which they practiced previously, is working on the boxing out and the rebound. If they can win that rebound deficit, they'll be good here today. Absolutely,
and in the meantime, Carolina Negrin's going to get one to fall. It's going to start with her, obviously, getting those points to go inside the paint. Also with star player Georgia Sack. Little jumper right out of the gate from Green is no good. First possession in action for White Plains.
Quakers going with the all-senior lineup here on senior night.
And obviously, this game means so much for them, so much to the coach, Sarah Shum and Nick Rodwell, put in so much effort and work into these players. Here's a jumper just off from Plata, and it's a rebound for Negrin, doing what she does best. We're a minute in. Here's Mosca in control. And a little bit more of a packed crowd today, obviously, due to the big game. Cole, it's nice seeing this many fans here.
It's great seeing this many fans. That one got blocked there.
And that's a good rejection. That's from Green.
As good transition.
A corner three, Austin. Can't get it to go. It's a rebound, Reynolds. Sack in transition. Mosca had a little look there. Didn't want to take it. And a throw over the head of Sack. She gets it back in control. Shot clock winding down a little. Offense moving pretty smooth. They bounce back after
good pass.
That Austining loss, and they beat Fox Lane in a triple overtime. Turnover right there, but yeah, Cole, I mean, this team is just, it starts with being resilient. It's a lot of ups and downs this year, and they've managed to come back and win a lot of games. Gets pretty hard in the second half of the season. Green goes inside, layup no good. She gets her own rebound. Little handoff. Full new shot clock. Rejection by Negrin, and a foul's called.
You know, right there is what the Quakers were talking about. They can't afford to give up those second chance rebounds there, and allowing for an offensive rebound there is going to hurt.
Yeah, you said it. Those rebounds down low, boxing out, super important. And it's also important to get to the free throw line. That's what White Plains is doing right now. Really important to knock down those free throws, especially even at the college level. So impressed with how well this Quakers team has been doing. You know, Georgia Sack got nominated for Lowhud's Player of the Week. Last week, she finished close. She 40% of overall votes. 53 points in 2 games. That's pretty impressive, Cole. She's been doing awesome.
And I think the most impressive part is just getting that nomination. Shows the hard work she put in that past week, and she definitely earned that one. Jumper's off the mark there.
That's a good forced turnover from Greeley. No score yet for White Plains. Coach Benjamin Carter has established a very strong, disciplined team. I mean, these are 2 teams that are well coached, well disciplined, and they have a ton of good players on both sides. Negrin trying to go inside again. She'll get another one to fall.
That right there is going to be the key to the Quakers offense today, getting the ball inside Carolina. Great score inside the paint.
Yeah, she's got all 4. Obviously she was out for a couple games just 2 weeks ago, so she's recovered well and she looks ready to go today. Here's Green trying to go inside, rims out, rebound Reynolds. Ahead we go. Jordan Silver, a layup, just off.
Good pass there by Mosca. She's trying to set a fast pace there.
Deep shot, Plata. Yes, sir. As she answers with the 2 of her own. Some strong defense up at the top of the court for Plata. Will it affect Mosca? No. She missed the jumper. It was a little runner. Hard shot to to go down as White Plains will get it right back. Obviously, you could see that Stella Potenza is out today due to sickness. Missed a couple practices. I believe she missed a game too. So
it's a big loss for the Quakers. Really good defender there. Quakers love to turn their defense into offense, and it's going to hurt them here today.
She does it all around, not just defense. She hustles. She's aggressive. Very physical defender. Shot clock down to 5. The Tigers got to force one. Will they get a shot off? They won't. It's a stop for the Quake on defense.
That's some strong help defense there by the Quakers. It's crucial. They're going to look to get the win here today.
Excellent communication on defense, coming off those screens. Not letting their man get out of sight. Some good ball movement as we're halfway through the first. Inside pass, Negrin in the post. No good, and the Tigers get it right back.
Despite the miss there, great look to find Caroline inside again.
Yeah, she's been getting those to fall early, so definitely keep going back to her, feed her in the paint.
Clearly see the Tigers trying to swing the ball up the court fast when there's a miss or turnover.
Definitely. There's Austin moving it around. Green, little floater. Just no good. Rebound, Negrin. Here's Mosca up to Sack, to Reynolds, inside. Silver, back out to Sack. A 3, just off. We talked about how she had kind of a wrist injury pregame, but she seems fine. Cole, we talked about that a little. I mean, those small minor injuries haven't affected her all season.
Yeah, this late in the season, players are going to be dealing with some injuries, some bang-ups, but she's going to play through this one here today with no limitations.
Yeah. Well said. It's part of the game. It is what it is. Here's Sack with it. You've hit the 3-minute mark, and a little steal from Plata. Little nice crossover. Can she get the floater to go? Just off. Having trouble getting those shots to fall. Some good looks for the Tigers. Next step is converting. Sack, gonna fire. Just off rebound, Silver. Back out to Sack, she goes inside, draws the contact. She'll be shooting too.
It's a great job by Sack for staying with that play there.
Shooting too many shots doesn't exist for her. You got to keep passing it to her, even if she's covered. You got to have so much trust in her. Coach Shum has so much faith in her. She's grown into a powerful leader and captain for this team. Not many more games left. And this team is just trying to make it as far as they can in this playoffs.
Yeah, they're going to need these late games to kind of spark some momentum here. The playoffs all about who has the most momentum, and they're going to need some here.
Yeah, especially at the end part of the season. Here's Mosca. Beating their defenders to it. Sack, a jumper. No good. Rebound. And Plata's all over it. A lot of good defense. Good contesting. The shots will fall eventually. Just got to stick with it. As good jump
pass.
Good jump by Mosca there. Predicted it. Jump ball. Rachel Glick's going to make her way into the game. First adjustment off the bench for Coach Shum.
Another strong defensive player here for the Quakers.
And
good pass indoors.
Yeah, that's a good pass. Can't get the jumper to fall. That is Farrar, the only senior on the team, a very young team out of White Plains, as they force the turnover. Cole, when you look at this record, 4-13, it's hard looking at that, but they've played really hard opponents this year. 4-2 in their conference. They're having a ton of trouble on the road. 1-8 overall on the road. 3-5 at home. Their first win was against Greeley, so they've beaten opponents like Greeley's faced.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Really front-loaded, tough schedule at the beginning, but they've gained some momentum here as of late.
Sack a 3, bullseye. Big three in transition for the Quakers. She's got 5. Back to what we were saying, yeah, White Plains, they won 3 straight after starting out 0-12. That first win was against Greeley. So they found the rhythm. They didn't find the rhythm on this possession. It's a travel. Quakers get it back with just over 60 seconds.
We're seeing some tough defense here from the Quakers, not giving up any easy looks or free possessions here, so that's some strong defense.
Trying to match it with another score here on offense. Time for about 2 more possessions in this first quarter. Sack out to Reynolds. She's going to fire, and she's going to hit a 3. My goodness. Her first points today. She's been money all year. Shot clock and the game clock are between 6 seconds. It's a 10-point lead for the Quakers. Negrin's going to get a swat. Sack's got it. Time for one more shot. Swing it. Reynolds, a 3. Just short. Final seconds at the buzzer.
Ball was tipped.
Yeah, nowhere near. As the Quakers with a commanding 10-point lead, Cole, and that's a strong first quarter, 12-2. And we'll be back in just a minute for the second quarter. Stay with us. Welcome back to Horace Greeley High School. We got another 8 minutes here in this first half. Cole, that was a big quarter right out of the gate, setting the tone early.
You know, everything was working out there for the Quakers, playing some hard defense. Multiple blocks we see as when the Tigers try and drive into the lane, and their offense is clicking here. So I'm going to look for more of that heading into the second quarter.
Yeah, they're getting the threes to fall. A mix of things. Negrin in the post. As she has it right now, inside. Pavlunas, a new face for this Quakers offense. Couple dribble handoffs. Pavlunas goes inside. No, gets her own rebound. And a fresh shot clock. Bouncing off of screens.
Ball back inside there.
Some good passing. Handoff, Negrin, a jumper. Can't get the bank jumper to go. Green in transition. A good pump fake and a good shot for Austin. Won't go down. Here's Mosca. She's going to take it all the way. Just off the one-hander there, Paul. That's a fancy layup.
And a great job pushing that ball there. Deep 3.
That was a long-distance 3 for Green. I think Reynolds can do that. Never mind. But Pavlonis is there. She'll go right up and get fouled.
She's done an absolutely fantastic job coming in and getting some offensive boards. That's crucial for the Quakers here.
Yeah. They have a lot of bigs, especially off the bench. You know, usually Silver wouldn't get the start, so it would be her and Pavlonis that would come into the game as great role players. But, I mean, they've adjusted into the starting lineups perfectly. She's been huge in the paint this year. Sticks the first free throw. bucket, the second. 90 seconds into this first quarter. Greeley leads by 11. Pull-up jumper for Green. Can't go down. Quakers win it right back.
See the Tigers coming up here in a press now. Early in the second quarter, they're going to look to force some turnovers and try and get back in this game.
Yeah, it's the best way you can force turnovers. Get in that press.
Quakers doing a great job beating that.
Pavlonis couldn't complete the pass there. Plata took it in transition. Here's a deep three for Ragan. Couldn't get it to go. Quakers are pushing this ball up floor. Back and forth we go. Sack thought about it. All the way over to Reynolds.
That was dangerous cross-court pass there.
Yeah, came off the screen, missed the jumper. Green's got a ton of rebounds today.
Really see this White Plains team trying to push the transition very fast, and it's working there.
Yeah, results in a Plata jumper.
They're going to stay up and press. They're going to continue to press here, Connor.
Yeah, Plata's got all of the points for the Tigers. The press was working there for a second.
They're going to cause another turnover.
Big turnover. Negrin gets it right back, though. Sack finds Reynolds. She had a three. Maybe Sack wants it more. Yes! Deep three for Sack. Pouring it on are the Quakers. She's got 8. Wow. Cole, I mean, a lot of offense. 16-4. 5:30 to go.
It's a very fast-paced game there. Potentially looking to slow it down, but the Quakers took the opportunity to see an open shot there, and they're going to capitalize on that.
Yeah, you get an open shot, you got to shoot it. I mean, I'm surprised Reynolds didn't take that one, but thankfully Sack knocked it down.
It's a much-needed timeout here for the Tigers. You know, as I mentioned, the game was moving very fast. Just to slow it down could be crucial and hopefully get a bucket here coming out of the timeout.
Coach Carter a little upset with how they started this game. I mean, a weak start. When you look back at this matchup just a couple weeks ago when White Plains was home against Greeley, there wasn't as much scoring either. It was a low-scoring game in that first half, and then the scoring picked up in the second. So it's going to be interesting to see if we see a common theme.
You know, I think the Tigers have identified Greeley's shooters, and they're going to want to get out on the arc and defend them this next possession.
Yeah, they started to realize that for sure. I mean, this team can shoot. Here's Plata, a jumper, and she's not missing either. All 6 for herself. A good press on display for White Plains. Sack, a corner 3. Just long. Reynolds, a jumper, connects.
Down by this much, you can't afford to give up those second chance opportunities there.
Yeah.
And they know it.
A little bit of a lucky bounce. You know, Sack's shot was just long, so Reynolds was there, ready for that jumper. Ragan goes inside. Her jumper short. Negrin captures it. Nice.
See the Tigers getting out here on Sack now.
Yeah. Trying to pick up their defenders a little more than we saw in the first. Shot clock down to single digits. Negrin just desperate for a foul. She was tied up. Believe it's on the floor. It is. Tigers are getting a little more physical now, Cole. I mean, obviously on D, I mean, you let up that many points in the first, you got to.
Yeah, they're really going to have to start forcing some turnovers here. And again, they cannot be giving up these second chance rebounds here.
Boxing out is killing them. Pavlonis has the deuce, and the lead is back up to 14.
She's got at least 3 offensive boards now. It's a really strong impact coming off the bench here.
Yeah, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Some good movement by the Tigers trying to respond. Plata doesn't have that jumper she found before. Maybe Green does. 3 is off, and it's going to roll out of bounds. You know, these seniors are doing an outstanding job, just like they've been doing all year. Cole, it's like they got big shoes to fill for next season.
Yeah, these seniors will definitely be missed. Turnover there.
Ragan all the way. Her layup
Good
is
pump
good.
fake. Pump fake really sold the defender there.
Yeah. Good move by her. Deficit down to 12. 3 to go in the second. Reynolds out to Mosca. Mosca, a 3. Just short. Rebound Green. She might have 10 rebounds today. Swinging the rock. Here's a deep 3 for Ragan. She likes shooting outside. Just like Steph Curry. Here's a jumper. Plata no good.
You know, if the Tigers can manage to get back in this game here and just make it manageable, they'll have a good opportunity to come out of the halftime and give them a real shot here.
Absolutely, it's a long game. Whole second half left. Here's Negrin, Pavlonis, and a foul. It's going to be even a longer game if they can't stop the Quakers from getting inside. They're drawing fouls from everywhere.
Tough dynamic here for the Tigers to defend. Obviously, the Quakers have these brilliant shooters, but they're also looking to get the ball inside the paint, and they're doing everything well out here. So, but you know, now you see Georgia Sack checking out of the game for the Quakers.
Yeah, a couple juniors now into the game. As fighting for it, getting scrappy, and the jump ball's called.
It's going to be crucial here for the Tigers to score off turnovers like that. That's how they're going to crawl back into this game, benefiting off their turnovers.
Izakaj, the sophomore, into the game, and Ginsburg, the junior. Some new faces for the Quakers. 2 minutes to go. Across court we go. Pavlonis goes inside, draws the foul. She could do that almost every time, Cole.
She's been brilliant ever since she's checked into this game. Just a real spark for the Quakers.
Getting to the line is so important. And what's even more important is knocking those free throws down. She can do that just fine. Can't get the second to go. Shooting 50% from the charity stripe. Leads up to 13 for the Quake. Tigers trying to cut down to a single-digit lead. I'm sure that's the goal going into the locker room. Plata getting picked up by Mosca. Got to fire a shot. Ragan in the corner. You bet.
And a great help defense there by Mosca, but unfortunately, she wasn't able to hit the ball there, and her assignment was left open.
Yeah, an open corner 3. Can't let that happen. Mosca's runner, too strong. An offensive rebound. Mosca gonna try it again. Can't get that one to go. But there is a foul called. Free throw opportunities. That's the second foul on the day for Plata, I believe. Such a high arc on that shot. I mean, it reminds me almost a little bit about like Jackson Thomas. I mean, Cole, he's got the highest arcing three-point shot you'll ever see.
Great shooter.
Yeah.
Great shooter.
I mean, it just feels like yesterday we were in JV practice, letting him get those threes to fall. He's almost automatic.
Oh, yeah.
On the three-point line.
Those were the days, Connor.
Yeah. There's a foul committed by Ginsburg. Her first today. They could get another basket right here. There's not time for 2 more possessions. Ragan, she might be feeling it. She is. Another 3 for the Tigers. She's got 8.
Yeah, her shot has come alive here as of late. And she's gotten the Tigers back into this game now.
It's what they've been doing all year. Mosca, another foul called.
No, they're not going to be able to afford to keep fouling here. Sending the Quakers to the line.
Yeah, McKenna Austin, her second foul. She's got to watch the foul trouble.
11.
And she will sub out of the game now. Into the game, Samia Melvin. First appearance today. Yeah, that's not annoying at all. Got a little heckle from the crowd. 30 seconds left.
Guess you can say it worked though, Connor. Unable to hit either free throws.
22.6 left in this half. And some confusion over the call.
You know, I have to say, it did look like it might have hit off the Greeley defender there. The referee seeing otherwise. And regardless, it's a crucial turnover there for the Tigers. They could have really used the basket there.
No shot clock. Sacks in the game for a reason, and so is Reynolds. Trying to make it a double-digit lead going into the break. Mosca to Sack. Final seconds. Pavlonis comes around, can't get it to go. And the Tigers aren't going to get one off. That's the first half for you folks. Quakers lead 22-14. A lot of offense at the end on display. But we are going to take a 10-minute break. $16 more minutes of action. Back at the Horace Greeley High School, I'm Connor Gaffney alongside my partner and co-host who's doing a fantastic job, Cole Stein. Sack just fired one right out of the gate. And the Tigers want to convert. They can't, but they will go to the line. It's Melvin.
Would have been a big basket there, but just getting the line here to start the third quarter is strong. Strong start from the Tigers.
Yeah, first foul today for Reynolds. Can make it a 6-point game potentially. Rattles home the first. Melvin's getting more playing time now. She didn't play the first quarter, I don't believe. This is the second. Negrin. She just had to put her hands up to grab that one. Here's Reynolds. Watch out as Curon tried to take that one from her. Negrin draws the foul. And Kieran might have got poked in the eye there.
He could have called a offensive foul there. That one could have gone either way.
That did not look good. I think she got a little shook up.
I think she might have caught an elbow to the face there.
Just the worst. And she wants to stay in. It is official.
I'll come over and talk. I didn't talk to you today. No, I'll have a heart.
Surprising she's just staying in the game. Didn't want to take any time off. Can't have any time to waste. Negrin misses the first free throw in the meantime. She won't get distracted by that. Unfazed. Second one's good. Back to an 8-point lead. Tigers are on a mission. Shot is no good by Green. Negrin, she might have hit the double digits on rebounds today.
Despite not getting that shot to land there, the Tigers' offense did look more composed there.
And a travel's called. Very questionable on there.
Yeah, you know, the Quakers are arguing for a jump ball there.
Yeah, because while she was moving over, she took the step with the ball. The defender's hand was grabbing onto it with her, so.
Yeah, they certainly have a case there. And again, this is one of those opportunities that the Tigers have. They're really going to need to put the ball in the basket on this possession and make up some ground.
Definitely don't want that possession back. Here's a three. Melvin, way short. And chasing the rebound is Wagon. Didn't see the shot clock.
Yeah, they just didn't reset the clock there, Connor.
Yes, I knew it hit the rim.
Yeah, the initial possession there hit the rim. You know, Sac had the strong box out there, but could have been more aggressive to go towards the ball.
Yeah, almost like an unlucky bounce.
Yeah.
Underneath inbounding is Green. Trying to come up with the right time.
25.
And I believe they're going to give the Tigers 25 seconds to shoot.
All right, you got 25 on the shot clock. 25.
Yeah, confirmed. So, yeah, they're just going to get another shot at it. Almost like a reset. Yeah.
Just missed an opportunity there in the corner, wide open.
Green fired a three. Thought they had a better opportunity there. Maybe not. Reynolds to Sack. And the travel's called. She doesn't love it.
I think she saw an opening there after the pump fake got her free. Just got a little too happy there.
Yeah, a little too jumpy, excited about it. But, I mean, I probably wouldn't have picked that up if I'm a ref there, but it's a good call. Couple dribble handoffs at the top of the key. Corner three, Plata. Yes!
Tigers have come out here and forced a lot of turnovers to start the second half. That's the first time they've really capitalized on one of them, and they're going to need to keep doing so.
White Plains bench is into it.
Yeah, complete momentum shift out here. Quakers looking for a bucket of silence.
That's what it's all about, momentum shifts.
Wow, another turnover, Connor.
Plata, one-on-one. Her layup, no good. Moscow wins the battle. Big stop.
What was that, 3 or 4 turnovers already here in the second half to start for the Tigers. You can see they're playing with a lot of energy out here.
Yeah, you didn't hear them this loud in the first quarter, that's for sure. Reynolds. A little three-man weave action to go down 4. Trying to get Sack involved. Maybe Negrin has it. A 3 is good! 8 for her today.
When any team has a center that can step outside the paint and shoot the ball, that's just a big help. And see it there with Negrin. Just a crucial shot there to start to swing the momentum back to the Quakers.
That lead is now back to 8. Great response. Who can respond? Who can force turnovers? Who can capitalize over those turnovers? Count the and 1 for Melvin.
Melvin really saw the hole there in the paint and went with it. That's a great play by her. Just looking to capitalize here. Make the free throw.
Yeah, it's a circus lap right there. First foul today for Pavlonis. Cole, that's a great take.
Great take, Connor.
And she completes the three-point play. We're back to 5. That press is deadly.
Wow.
Mosca almost lost control of it. Sack. Her pass.
Wow. Do you agree with that call there, Connor?
Deflected, but a push. Yeah, maybe she was riding her back a little.
Yeah, you can't fault the defender there. You know, Tigers really need to play aggressive here, and they have really come out of the halftime break doing so.
Playing physical, yeah. Playing with the chip on their shoulder. Here's Reynolds a 3. Bullseye! Her second today. and I believe they counted as a 2. She was on the line. She's got 7.
Quakers have really answered here every time the Tigers have come back and put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, she's got 7, and the lead is 7. We'll be back in a minute. .434 to go in this third quarter, and it's been hectic to start out this second half.
Number 13 for the White Plains Tigers, Paige Kieran, checking back to the game. Did see her get banged up on what was called a foul on her, but checking back in here with a bloody nose. Potentially a missed call there from the referees. Quakers are going to force a turnover coming out of the break here.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a little bandage in her nose now. I don't think it's going to affect how she plays. Pavlonis, huge take with the left hand. The lead is 9 now, and she's crushing it inside.
Costly turnover there, Connor. They really need to value these possessions, especially as the game keeps heading into the late minutes here. Turnovers are going to just haunt them.
Yeah, I think Ragan wasn't forward looking on the wing, so she just threw that one a little too fast. But I think her shoes will make up for it. Those are some sweet shoes she's got on today. I think those are Kyrie's. Pavlonis, she goes in on Ragan and she gets fouled.
Do you agree with that call there, Connor? Looks like the defender's hand was straight up.
Yeah, there's not much else you can do. You know, the refs are going to give her the advantage. She's bigger, so any contact that's put on her is obviously going to get a vote for the ref's decision. Halfway through this third quarter.
I believe that's the 4th foul there on Reagan.
Yeah, she's gonna have to come out. It's too bad because she's nailed 2 threes in that second quarter. Definitely need some of those.
Yeah.
To try to make a comeback on this lead. In just a second, Austin's gonna come back in for the Tigers. Here's a jumper for Melvin. Can't get it to go, and a foul's called. Negrin, it's a tough fall there. 3:24 to go.
Back in the press here for the Tigers.
You know, we saw this with the Lincoln game. You know, Cole, I know you were watching the end of it, but, you know, the lead wasn't too comfortable until the end. You know, you got to play until the clock hits 0. Can't take these opponents or games lightly.
Yeah, can never take any opponent lightly. It's very crucial to any game of sports.
Yeah. Quakers are nowhere near home free yet.
I think that was a little missed travel there.
Yeah, 11-point lead, and a layup is no good. Here's Sack. Swing it, Pavlonis, left-hand take. Too strong.
Great find there by Sack.
It's a smart pass. And Tigers gonna settle in. Good fake. Melvin, take, shot, no good. It's a rebound. Kieran got it right back for her. Shot clock resets. They have some time.
Good ball movement.
Yeah, Sack tried to get there a 3. Way too long. On the follow, It's good. Austin, she comes right in off the bench and gets a deuce of her own. Ahead we go. Mosca, left hand, and a foul's called. Good call there.
Zach's vision on the court here has been impeccable so far coming out of the break.
It's a really good take with the left hand. You know, that's her weak side. Mosca's been dominant for this offense all year and on defense. Several double-digit scoring games this year. Her mom's a teacher here. She's usually over at the scoring table. Not today, though. That's the first one to go. She had maybe like 25 points versus Austin. It was a great performance here at home from her and the rest of the team. Second one, nothing but net. The lead is back to 10. 2 to go here in the third. Cole, it seems like the man coverage on defense for the Quakers is working. Yeah,
Connor, and the Tigers have been trying to attack the paint, but Negrin's just been doing a great job blocking shots.
That was a good look in the meantime from Melvin.
Great look.
But there was a foul called right before the pass on Mosca, her first today. Got to be careful. She's nowhere near foul trouble. But you need every single starter and valuable player late in this game. A little lob pass to the far side. It's Kiran. Melvin.
Wide open.
Ball fake. Corner three. Off. Yeah, Cole, wide open.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there on defense for the Quakers. Wide open opportunity for the Tigers.
100%. Mosca, in the meantime, a three. No.
Back-to-back possessions with open looks.
Green, she jacks up a two. Won't go. Rebound, sack. Ahead to Issaquah.
Another great pass.
Issaquah finishes it. Great layup there. The sophomore comes into this game very effective. Quakers, the lead is now 12. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us, folks. Welcome back, folks. The lead is 12 for the girls. I'm also interested to see if the boys team is doing well today. They're on the road against White Plains.
Yeah, we'll be able to provide a score update near the next timeout. Yeah, it's a big league game there.
Definitely get that one for you. The boys won on this home court by 9. I believe it was 43-34. That was about a month ago. A couple weeks ago. Here's sack. Issaquah collects it. She got fouled, but she made the catch as well. She makes a ton of those catches in the spring for flag football. She's an excellent player out there on that field.
The Quakers already in the bonus, Connor?
Yeah, I believe so. We've seen a lot of fouls this quarter. I mean, we've seen a common theme of fouls in this game.
I mean, that's what you're going to get, though, when the Tigers are trying to play aggressive defense and fight back into this game. You're going to see an increase in fouls, but being in the bonus in the third quarter is already going to hurt them.
Can't get the first one to go. So yeah, I thought it was 1-1 for a second, but it's 2 shots straight up. Plata will be coming in just a second now. Can't get the second one to fall. 0 for 2 from the line. Here's Green. She's done a great job taking control with the basketball today. Melvin goes inside, draws the foul.
Good inside pass there, but missed opportunity in the corner. Wide open player.
Another new face in the game for the Tigers is Talon Farrar. Must be a sibling of Milana, who's a starter for the team. Milana's the only senior, like I said from before, and Talon is a sophomore. It's always nice to have a sibling duo on the team. Saw that last year for our boys team, Aiden and Noah Smith. Excellent players for this program. Free throw, no good. Ginsburg trying to chase it down. Plata panics because she was trapped in the corner. It's now Mosca. Final 40. Sack trying to get inside. Got to take care of the basketball here. Pavlonis, kick out. Mosca, a 3. You bets!
Fantastic ball movement there from the Quakers.
6 points for Mosca, and I love that possession. Final 10 seconds, and a final possession in this third quarter for White Plains.
They're going to need a basket here, Connor.
Definitely going to need one in response. A shot at the buzzer, can't go. It was Austin who fired it. And this game is now up to 15 points in that lead for Quakers. We'll be right back for the fourth in a minute. Thanks for listening. Eight more minutes of madness here in the Quaker Dome, with the Quakers having a commanding lead into this fourth. 15 points, the lead is now. And some handoffs to start out this fourth quarter. Plata, a corner 3. She sticks it.
Back up in the press.
12 points for number 12. Mosca, can she go all the way? Of course she can. The bucket and the foul. She's on fire.
What a basket by Mosca. Staying composed during the press. Taking it all the way coast to coast there, Connor.
8 points for her now today. Getting really active in this final stretch of this game. She completes the three-point play. Leads back to 15. Plata looking for someone. She's scanning around. White Plains trying to get back in this one. She takes it herself. Can't get it to go. She gets it. Mosca tried to pick that one off, but Tigers keep it.
See the Tigers really going after boards here. Trying to get any opportunity they can to get a second chance if they don't connect on their original opportunity.
It's all about bouncing back, sticking with those same shots they've been shooting. You know, Coach Carter's frustrated with how they're not getting out to those defenders. They really can shoot the ball so well, it's hard for them to make up for all that space they give them behind the three-point line. And an early timeout called by Coach Carter himself. We'll be back in 30. 7:06 on the clock. We'll get the boys' score for you in the meantime. Doubleheader at White Plains High School. Feel free to check it out. Cole, we got a score check?
Yeah, Connor, looks like Horace Greeley Quakers men's varsity basketball program is on the road at White Plains by a score of 43-34.
There we go.
They're going to be looking to close that game out with a win. Would be a massive league road win.
It would also be massive if the girls could do the same. This game is not over yet. 6.5 left.
Yeah, the men's game over there. They're in the fourth quarter as well. Just begun there. Still within the first minute.
Yeah, almost the same exact time. Looks like that one started pretty late too. I'm sure it's the boys' team's senior night at White Plains too.
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah, it's just special. Very special day. What's even more special is that Greeley will play against Fox Lane in a doubleheader, girls then boys, next Friday.
111, 2 hands on. 111.
I've made that reminder clear on every broadcast. You know, it's a big game. 2 big games. Valentine's Day doubleheader. Girls 178-73 against Fox Lane in triple overtime. And that's because they have Ali Mosca, who finishes it for the layup.
She's played wonderfully today, Connor.
She almost got another steal right there. 11 points for her today.
Really see today the senior leadership on this team. They've really come out, all of them, played really well.
Here's a 3. Austin fires. Sack on the rebound. I'm sure her brother's doing pretty well too, Levi.
Wow, another opportunity there for Mosca. She's got 13 now, Connor.
Ali Mosca mania. She's got 13 points. 5:24 left. They lead by 19. Foul was called right there on Isakaj. She's gotten a lot of playing time in this one. Earlier in the season, she obviously didn't get as much minutes as today. Mosca is jumping every pass she sees. Here's a deep 3. Plata, no good. Rebound Negrin.
You know, we've seen the White Plains Tigers here get really 3 happy, and they're going to need to make some of these coming back, to make a comeback late here in the fourth quarter.
Sack didn't pull the trigger there on that deep 3.
You know, we've seen Sack just not shoot as many threes here today, but she's been a great passer here today. She's had some great looks.
Yeah. And obviously, it's not that the shots aren't falling for her today, but, you know, sometimes when the shots aren't falling for these players specifically, you got to find other ways that can impact the team. You know, if that's passing, getting steals.
Yeah, she's really putting her all-around game on display today. You know, in that first quarter, came out a little cold, but then started hitting her shots. Now she's just truly displaying that all-around game with the passing. So that pass is tipped.
She's always going to have an impact in any way possible. Coast to coast was Green. And a little floater there. No good. Mosca has it again.
Great vision.
That's a good fake from Sack. Finish no good. She fouls.
She's frustrated after that one. She had a great look there.
Yeah, she's definitely going to want that one back. It was definitely a good look. Still 5 minutes left. Almost up to a 20-point lead. For Greeley, Sack. You can tell she wants it now. Tried to pick off that pass right there.
Don't reach over. 22, half a step back, please. Ball's in.
Sack defending the inbound. 4:30 to go. Green, kick it. Plata, 3 no good, and she's fouled after the shot.
If you're Greeley here late in the fourth, you can't be giving them 3 free shots here at the line. You know, they haven't been making all their threes, so you just got to go up when defending that with your hands straight up and not foul.
Actually, they called it on the floor. I was confused by that, too. Usually that would be a 3-point free throw opportunity, but...
Yeah, that's my mistake, Connor.
Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. It's your first call. It's happened to me many times. Isakaj in the meantime trying to take it herself, and she travels.
She was trying to draw the foul there as she was going to go up for the layup, but kind of came back on her there.
Yeah,
Travel was called.
We got taught back in practice back then. You just gotta keep going.
You know, the key on those is to just go up strong, Connor.
Don't look back, yeah.
Yeah. We did many of those fast break drills back in our JV days, Connor.
Yeah. It's too bad we couldn't do it in the game. Here's 4 minutes to go. Tigers spreading it around.
We've seen Mosca's defense here become really aggressive.
Yeah, second foul for her. Silver's going to come in along with Ginsburg and Glick. Glick hasn't entered the game since the second, I believe, Cole.
Yeah, checking in here late. As we mentioned before, great defensive presence.
For sure. Just under 4 to go. That's an interesting shot. Bend down squat on that free throw. Purcell. Her second. It was good. Maybe it works. And a timeout taken by the Tigers. 3:55 to go. Quakers lead by 18. We'll be back in a second. Ginsburg on the inbound right after the break. Here's Mosca. She's just going to go all the way again and draw the foul.
It's got to be at least 3 times she's went hard into the paint this quarter, Connor.
And she's just diving right in. She's got the space. Take it. Go inside, draw that foul, and get 2 more shots.
Why not?
Next 4 games for the girls will be at Ossining, then at Scarsdale, then at Dobbs Ferry, and then versus Foxland at home. 4 games. 4 games in just the next 7 days. It's a busy schedule, Cole.
The end of every season is always a brutal one. You got a lot of games crammed in there. I mean, you really got to practice hard when you got practice and just gain some momentum heading into the playoffs.
Isakaj gets the layup to go. She's got 4 today. Plata, a deep 2 in transition. Miles short. Quakers get it right
missed
back.
over the back call there, Connor.
Yeah.
See, Glick was boxing out there, but she did get hard foul there, but was not called. But Quakers retained ball anyways.
Yeah, like you were saying, that end of the season, that final home stretch in your schedules doesn't get any harder.
That play all just started right there. Mosca drove into the lane again.
This time it's Ginsberg who's going to shoot 2.
She's in the right spot at the right time there, picking up the offensive board.
For sure. On the other side, White Plains, they have 2 more games after this, at Yorktown and then at Ossining. So it seems like both these teams are going to have a big test coming up against Ossining.
It's a very good program. Always been very, very good. I believe Aubrey Griffin went there.
Yeah.
Played at UConn. 2 great basketball players.
Did Obi Toppin too as well?
You know, I don't know if he actually, he might have played a season or 2 there. I know he grew up in the area.
You got to count it though. I mean,
yeah, you got to count it. You know, I know for a fact he played at an academy as well. You know, Toppin was a very good family friend of the Griffins.
Yeah.
So that would make a ton of sense there, Connor.
Huge legacy for the Pride.
Yeah, just a fantastic program they got going on over there.
Yeah, hopefully, we were talking about it at the half. Hopefully we don't get a snow day on Thursday, so we could watch this game. Greeley boys and the Ossining Pride boys, as they'll come down here for the second part of that matchup this year.
Yeah, you know, the boys really got to come out aggressive when they host Ossining here. Suffered just a brutal defeat last time out at Ossining, and they're going to want to defend their home court next time out.
Not to make any excuses, I think a couple players were sick. Boyervin wasn't at his 100%, and you know, I think Jackson Thomas was the leading scorer, so it was a hard one on the road. They lost by 18, but
you know, that's fair. But you know, this Greeley program understands that, you know, what separates a mediocre team from an above-average high school program is when all players contribute, they're going to have to come out aggressive next time out against Ossining.
yeah, it's a real test. As White Plains trying to make something happen at this final stretch, and they just can't catch a break.
We're going to hold the spot right there. Don't reach over the line. Here we go. Ball's in.
Glick has it. Almost at the 2-minute mark. Mosca. Trying to fish for some more. Shot clock almost down to 10. She takes it herself. Glick tried to get it. She couldn't. And
Good lead pass.
To Ragan. A little too much on that lead pass. Too much gas. Farrar was wide open down low. Considering her size, Cole, I mean, you'd expect her to be a little more involved today. I feel like we haven't seen enough from number 21 of White Plains.
Yeah, I mean, White Plains has been trying to find the paint It is shocking there, Connor. You're right.
Yeah. I think the size comparison's pretty similar for both teams.
Yeah, you know, both teams definitely have that dynamic of having the shooters on the outside, but also attacking the inside and driving into the paint and looking for some inside shots there. Definitely a very comparable team.
Almost too physical. It's the most fouls I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
On the inbound, that was Mosca getting fouled. As I speak, another foul.
Yeah. And I was just going to say, that physicality is literally on display in front of us. Ball wasn't even in play yet.
Yeah. Mosca's going to take another trip to the charity stripe.
You know, Mosca very unfazed by that. She's a veteran player.
Yeah. Too bad her mom isn't at the scores table today because she's playing outside of her mind.
Well, you know, she is in the stands today. You know, senior night, Mosca being a senior, she is watching from the stands here. I'm sure she's very proud.
Gets the second one to fall. Stellar performance by her today. Kick inside, Farrar. Just no good. Mosca back with it.
She's been the ball handler as of late with Sack checking out, and she's done a great job.
She definitely has. A couple late subs for the Tigers and the Quakers.
Giving everyone a chance here.
Yeah, it's the fourth foul for Izakaj, so just got to be a little careful. Sure it won't get too scrappy at the end of this one. Considering the lead by 22. Just the second half performance by this entire team was brilliant.
Yeah, you know, I think it started with the defense there, Connor. You know, White Plains had a great finish to the first half and even came out to the second half really strong. But, you know, this Quaker defense really showed out here, especially in the second half, creating a lot of havoc, forcing a lot of turnovers, and I think that's where they really were able to jump out to their lead.
Yeah, well said. I mean, we didn't even see that many threes today. It was more of and-ones, getting to the line.
Yeah, you know, I think you said it perfectly.
Shots.
It was a very physical game out here. A lot of fouls, a lot of driving into the paint.
We didn't enter three-point paradise like we usually do for these girls' games here at home. First free throw is good for Purcell. Her second visit to the line. Cuts the deficit to 20. Final 90 seconds here at the Quaker Dome. It's Rosenberg taking it herself and draws the foul.
Kind of looking like the guys over there at White Plains are wrapping up a nice road league win.
Yeah. That's great to see. I mean, double-digit win on the road against White Plains, never easy. It's a hard gym to win in.
I mean, any opponent on the road, especially in a league game, always a difficult matchup heading in there. Looks like they did a great job containing that today.
Hopefully we make that atmosphere possible next Friday against Fox Lane, who White Plains beat on a buzzer beater just a couple weeks ago.
Are you at all shocked that the Quakers decided to not put their senior night game as that game? I mean, just, you know, there's going to be a lot of energy, just a rivalry game. Yeah. Some would put it. You're all surprised?
You know, I'm more surprised that they put it the boys' senior night that early in the season, because it's almost like we forgot they had it. Because the girls' senior night's today, but at least maybe this Thursday, the boys could have put it on. But
I mean, nothing but respect for that Fox Lane program over there. They defeated Greeley last time out. So it's certainly going to be a great game.
Maybe a more winnable game is obviously more appropriate for senior night. And that's what they did, just that. They beat Portchester by at least 40. I believe it was 75 to 35 that game. Great performance by the boys. 50 seconds left in this one. Brooke Ackerman also entered the game for the Quakers. Pavlonis getting doubled. Ackerman's going to fire a three. Just off, rebound. I think it was Zinavoy, Pavlonis. She'll get the job done.
She's into double digits over there, Connor.
And 10 points on the dot. It's impressive. She's done that all season long. Final 20 here. This is going to be the last chance for White Plains. Layup, no good. Not enough for the Tigers on the road today. The Quakers were just too dominant. A 22-point win here at home on senior night. That's exactly how we drew it out. 55 to 33 is the final. And girls JV will be coming up right next. Cole, I want to thank you for coming out today. It's a
Connor,
true honor.
thank you so much for inviting me on the broadcast today. Couldn't